Two ladies among them.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah and this is Frankly Speaking with Glory. So before I continue into the crux of today's episode, I just want to first of all use this opportunity to wish all Christians out there, including myself, a happy Easter. And I pray that just as Christ arose on the third day, that this Easter is gonna elevate Nigeria and the whole world. We're gonna rise above coronavirus. We're gonna rise above all the challenges that we're going through at the moment. Guys, honestly, I am so heartbroken this morning. I am just holding myself back from crying or being too emotional. And the reason for my mood is because of what I have seen online. Guys, it's chilling. Like, I am shocked. I am still having shivers all over my body. I'm having goosebumps because I saw this hashtag, Ogun unrest yesterday, and I don't know why, but I think I was busy at that time doing some editing or stuff, so I just didn't look at it. And then last night, when I was finally settled, I now looked at it, and what I saw, guys, it was just crazy. So the thing is, about 200 or more armed robbers, they have been terrorizing Ogun State since day before yesterday. That's Friday. And then yesterday, Saturday, they continued. And then they spread into Lagos State. Now, the part of Lagos State where they are all those areas, those environments that are very, very close to the borders between Lagos and Ogun State. And now, that not being enough, this morning, Sunday morning, they have also been able to infiltrate Oyo and Ibadan. So Ogun State, Lagos State, and Oyo, Ibadan, they are currently undergoing another set of pandemic. So right now, these three states are not just battling with coronavirus. We are now battling with armed robbers. So what I call it is just another robbery pandemic. The sad thing about this whole situation is these robbers, guys, they are babies. These robbers are from the ages of 15 to the ages of probably 20. If you see the videos of these people, they are babies. They are youths. Like, they are youths, guys. And honestly, okay, you know what, I'm gonna be adding some video clips to my video so that you can actually see and understand why this whole thing is busting my head. I'm going to add some videos, so just stay tuned to the end of this video and I'll show you those videos. So as I was saying, guys, these are babies. These youths, they are not even up to the ages of 20. And I'm wondering, like, when did we get to this point? And I know the answer to that question. Now, when this whole lockdown, social distancing thingy started, questions were asked. People asked a lot of questions that, okay, the government is saying that people should stay indoors. How are we going to feed? I remember on my channel, I also asked the same question, that how are we going to feed? And then the government said that they were going to share relief materials, to people who really, really need it, to really, really less privileged people. Now, who are these less privileged people? Let's not forget that the makeup of Lagos State and Ogun State is like, let me say, 50% of people that live on the streets, people that are homeless, people that are jobless, people that do not even understand or do not have any idea of what their next meal will be, people that do not know where the next penny that they will be seeing, where it's going to be coming from. Especially if you come to Lagos State on the mainland, when you go to the market areas or you go to the streets, you will see that we have a lot of street urchins. We have a lot of people who are homeless. Young people, 10 years old, 15 years old, they roam around the streets, And so when this instructions on lockdown was given, I was really, really skeptical. I was asking myself, God, is this thing gonna work? Is this thing gonna work? And a lot of people came out and were predicting that the crime rate was gonna increase terribly. Well, We didn't have to wait for too long. That's what we are saying. For 3 days now, these 3 states have been constantly terrorized day and night. Guys, we're talking about daylight robberies, day and night, constantly terrorized by youths who are hungry, youths who are homeless, who are jobless. Honestly, I am not blaming the Lagos state government or the Nigerian government or the Nigerian police or anybody, but I'm just letting you guys know that this is what is happening, and it was bound to happen. You cannot tame a bulldog for too long. You cannot tame a wild lion for too long. When you see these youths hanging around the streets for so long, at the end of the day, when I know that they can actually hustle by carrying loads for people, shoe shining for people, probably running errands for people, so probably cleaning the car windows of people. But when an instruction is passed that there should be a lockdown, the next question is, where will these people's next meal come from? So it's, for instance, it's like telling a beggar, don't go out anymore, don't stay indoors, and the beggar is homeless. So the beggar goes under the bridge and stays under the bridge. When the beggar stays morning and night, and that car that used to pass and give the beggar 10 naira every day, the car no longer passes by, that beggar will be forced into becoming a criminal, into becoming an armed robber. And that's what's currently going on. And it's really sad, guys, because the robbery not being enough, what they call it, jungle justice is now the order of the day. The next video I'm going to be posting, guys, it's going to really, really break your heart. The people of Ogun State, they've taken laws into their hands. I'm not blaming them, but guys, the truth is they are scared. People are scared. There's a video also of gunshots, like heavy gunshots going on, being fired into the air. And people are scared. People are cringing inside their homes, panicking, shouting. There's anxiety all over the place. Yeah, blood pressures are rising up. And then these people have become their own vigilantes. They are frustrated. They're calling upon the Nigerian police. Yes, the Nigerian police has come out to assist. But then, is it enough? Is it enough? People are scared, guys. And that not being enough, these robbers are caught. They are beaten. And some of them are being butchered. Some of them are being crucified. Some of them are being bloodied. They are beaten to pulp. Honestly, this is a call out to our government, Lagos state government, Ogun state government, the president of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari. A lot is currently going on. A lot is currently going on. We are not just facing coronavirus pandemic. We are facing a lot of panic. We are facing a lot. Please, this needs to be taken care of. And it needs to start from those relief materials being given to those that it needs to get to. Nigerians are hungry. Nigerians are homeless. If we are talking about lockdown, and all of that, these people that are hanging around on the streets, there needs to be an alternative solution to keep them somewhere, to house them, to keep them safe. And not just to keep them safe, they should be well catered to. They should be provided for. Food, clothing, shelter. These people need it. Because when they lack all those things, the only other alternative that is available to them is for them to run into the streets. And anybody can use them to do any evil at this point. My guess is these youths that are 15, 16, 18, 20, they are answering to someone who called them, noticing that they are gullible at this point, or as they have always been. Whoever called them gave them ammunition, gave them guns, gave them, arms, and sent them out into the streets to terrorize people, steal from people. And this is what is going on at the moment. So this whole thing, it begins from the top. The government needs to up their game. The government needs to give these relief materials, these provisions, this food, all those things that they have been promising that, we are going to give to our people. Let them start giving it to people. The other day, one of our ministers was saying that, the Southwest is no longer hungry. They've been able to disperse about, I think, 300 and something million to those people. It's a lie. People have not received those relief materials yet. It's a bloody lie. People have not received it yet. I'm talking about relief materials. What are the quantities you are giving to people? Is it enough? Okay, just yesterday, the president announced that the lockdown is not going to be called off anytime soon. That the lockdown is going to last for as long as necessary, according to advice from experts. So guys, that means that we do not know when this whole lockdown is going to be called off. We initially thought it was 14 days as the president announced before, but guys, it's no longer 14 days. So everybody's going to be indoors for as long as possible. Guess what's going to happen? We're going to have mad dogs. We're going to have criminals roaming the streets aimlessly. And the crime rates, what we are seeing now, it's just the beginning. If nothing is done to cater to those street urchins, if nothing is done to cater to those people that are living in the streets, that have no food, no clothing, no shelter, if nothing is done to cater to them, trust me, people are going to be driving their cars on the road and someone is going to come attack them on the road. It's already happening. Lagos, Ogun State, or your Ibadan, it is happening already. What is the way forward? So as I have said, please, as our leaders need to rise up to these occasions, not just the Nigerian police. The Nigerian police is going to capture as many criminals as possible. The people are going to use what do they call it? I can't remember. Yeah, jungle justice. The people are going to use jungle justice to butcher and kill and murder and do whatever they want to do because they are panicking and all of that. But is it going to end? No, it will not stop. It will not stop, because more and more people are going to be hungry, more and more people are going to be frustrated, more and more people are going to be very, very idle, and then a lot of evil deeds are going to be entering and growing and cooking in their hearts. And what will they do? They will come out, they will carry weapons, they will kill people, they will steal, they will do a lot of things. And before coronavirus is over, trust me, half of Nigeria is going to even be over. I'm not trying to predict negativity. I'm not trying to scare anyone. But I'm just going to let you guys know that this is what is going on. And if we don't talk about it, if we don't raise our voices about it, if we do not cry out to our government to come and do something about it, then trust me, a lot of people are going to suffer for it. So if you think you're safe in the comfort of your home, trust me, your safety is only short-lived. Because now we do not know when this pandemic or when this lockdown is going to end. We don't know when this pandemic is going to end, and all those things are going on right now. Trust me, a lot is going to still happen. So there, Nigerians, this is my frank opinion. What is your opinion about this? Whatever social media platform that you are operating on, please use it at this point to not just type Ogun lockdown or Lagos unrest, Ogun unrest. No! We need to create another hashtag calling on our government to start sharing the money, the materials, the food materials, the medical supplies, and whatever that should be sent out to Nigerians. Let it start getting to Nigerians. And then we can now decide if these youths who are going into armed robbery at this point, if they are doing it out of selfish reasons, or if they are doing it because they are greedy, or if they're actually doing it because they are legit hungry. This is all I have to say for this particular episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory. The videos are going to play in some seconds. Please share this particular video to as many people as possible. We need to start talking. We need to start lending our voices to this situation, because if care is not taken, it's going to be bigger than what we can ever imagine. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.
Láyé ò tún ní jalè mọ́, láyé ò ní jalè mọ́, tó bá tún ayé wá